All right, Shalom. Excuse me, I get a little drink of water real quick. All right, Shalom. First off and foremost, as always, I want to say call law, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honor being to the elder apostles, the great millstone that do rule and teach well. And of course, it's an sincere Shalom to Ankim out there that's pushing his truth through the spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. All right. So today's lessons are gonna be, I don't have a title for it, so I'm just gonna be rolling the spirit. But the topic is gonna be, the return of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and I feel like today, these people, they have a false sense of reality. All right, and they don't know that soon, who the world calls, Jesus Christ, ignorantly, all right, is going to return, and alter, your reality. All right, but guess what? But even then, things are going to change because you got Jacob's trouble coming soon. So things about to, be heightened. All right, things, all hell is about to break loose. Okay, America is going through a famine right now, in which that's going to get worse. All right, you got items, you got certain food items, being produced in smaller quantities and packaging, but still being sold at the same price. Gas prices on the high rise, so things are just increasing. You know, the fanners are increasing. All right, towards these last days. Okay, but back to the topic of Yahweh Shai, people don't know that Yahweh Shai is about to return, and once that happens, hey man, people are gonna know that hey, we weren't playing around because people gonna realize that prophets have been among them. Okay, and this is the book of Amos 5 and verse 18, and it says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light." Okay, and a lot of people, like for example, these Christians, they believe that that the day of the Lord is just all peaches and cream and just flowers and handouts. No, man. If you're not part of the Lord's elect remnant, then guess what? Then you're not going to be delivered. Okay, the Lord is coming back to hand out judgment. All right, and all righteousness, man. All right, the Lord's coming back. To go to war. All right, this is not about to be the first time like how Shai came on the scene, on the ass. All right, he's not about to come in this full flesh. All right, how Shai is about to return in his very godly form. All right, a very heavenly force. Okay, verse 19, and it says, "As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him." Excuse me. It says, verse 20 says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?" Right, man. So the day of the Lord is gonna be dark, man. It's gonna be very, very scary. In so much that the elect remnant is gonna be scared, man. And actually says that it says that the remnant is gonna be affrighted. Meaning what? Meaning that the elect, even them, they're gonna be, kind of, scared, man. All right. Hey, man, that day is. Hey, man, listen. Only words can describe it, because right now, we can speak about it, but how much more when that day actually manifests, you know, when the whole world sees, Yahweh Shai coming back, along with the chariots. All right, only words can go so far, but that's why we can use our imagination and things of that nature. Okay, but soon it's gonna manifest. All right, once it manifests, it's not gonna be a pretty sight. All right, it's not gonna be a day of light. It's gonna be a day of darkness, a day of distress and gloominess, a day of wasteness. All right, and let's get that real quick. All right, Zephaniah 1, I believe, verse 15 or 14, excuse me. It says, Zephaniah 1 and 14, it says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly, right, man? It's near. Okay, and that's why, that's why you have, the Lord's prophets and servants out there now and byways, warning you that Yahweh Shai is coming back. All right, constantly telling you that, hey, man, the one who you call Jesus Christ, all right, right, whose true name is Yahweh Shai, is about to return and wreak havoc upon America, man. All right, and judge this place very, very soon. All right, it's near. All right, around the corner, and it says, and hasten greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation. Excuse me. A day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Right, man? So all those words do not sound good. All those words, sound like judgment to me. Okay. Wasteness, gloominess, thick darkness. Okay. Didn't it say in Amos 5 that the day of the Lord is not going to be light? It's gonna be darkness. It's gonna be darkness. Okay. Meaning that what? Meaning that those chariots are right. Meaning that those chariots are gonna cover the skies, man. All right. I had a vision, had a dream, like a few months back, or either a few months back, or I believe last year actually. But I did a video on it, and in this vision, just to make a quick point, going in about the day of the Lord. But in this vision, I was in like a little ballroom. It was me and a couple other brothers, and it was a big door. Okay, a big door. It was like, I can't explain how big the door was, but it was tall as hell inside the ballroom. But outside the door, well, excuse me, let me backtrack. So I was in the ballroom. Okay, so I'm in the ballroom in this dream, and it's a big door, and I walk out the big door, all right, into a balcony, a big balcony, and it's me and a couple other brothers. I don't know, I couldn't recognize them, but I knew for a fact that they were in GMS, but I knew their faces, but I didn't know their names. All right, so being like two of the brothers on the balcony, and as soon as we look up, it was so many chariots to the point that the chariots had covered the sky, and it looked like it was darkness. It was nighttime. I kid you not. And it was this big ass, excuse me, I gotta say it like this. It was a huge, giant chariot. It was huge. And under the chariot, it was like a big red circle, like a big red light, but it was so vibrant that it was like the red was so clean and crystal clear that I never seen a red like this in my life. And this chariot, it came out other chariots. So this big chariot, and inside this big chariot were other chariots that were smaller than that big chariot, and it covered the clouds. So, hey man, Kol Lo Yahweh Shema Shai, because right here in Zephaniah 1 and 15 it said, a day of wasteness, a day of gloominess, right, of darkness, a day of clouds and thick darkness. All right, it's gonna be dark, man. All right, and that's why I seen it in my dream, in my vision. It was very, very dark. All right, very dark. All right. So how much more, when they actually manifest, man. All right, people are gonna see Yahweh Shai coming in great glory. All right, coming with pure power, man. All right. This is the book of Luke. Where is that? Luke 21 and verse 26. And it says, men's hearts filling them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man, Yahweh Shai, coming in a cloud, all right, that that chariot, all right, that fathership, coming in a cloud with the power and great glory. Okay, and people are gonna see Yahweh Shai, just like the movie Independence Day, when people people had in New York City were playing basketball, people were arguing, people were had their heads down, but once that fellowship came and once and once Yahweh Shai came back, guess what? All life as they knew it, it came into a stop. It paused. Okay. And once that happened, everything that they once did, it didn't mean nothing. All right, at that time, if they were a cop on duty, if they were a taxi driver, that didn't mean shit. All right, because they life were on a pause, on a standstill, and how Shai just came back through the clouds to just alter their reality. Just to alter that false sense of life that they once had. Okay, so Yahushua is about to return, and alter, the people out here, and their lifestyle, man. All right, people are gonna be caught with their pants down, man. People are gonna be caught off guard. All right, people do not know what's about to come. Okay, people don't know that they're living the last days of the last days. All right. People are straight up oblivious out here, man. Gross darkness. All right. They are spiritually dead out here, man. They are through. Okay. And it says, verse 28, and it says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And that's what we do. All right. And that's what I seen in my dream. I was in a ballroom. I walked out on the balcony. But as soon as I looked up, it was so many chariots in the clouds. In the sky. That, hey man, that dream, it was so real. I thought it was real, man. I didn't even know that I was sleeping until I woke up. So yeah, man. I was shot about to return, man. And it's countless scriptures that I can go through the spirits to further prove it, man. But through the spirit, I believe the point's been made. So I just want to say, call Lam La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors being to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well, and Lord's will, you edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. So hey man, Yahweh Shema Shai is about to return soon. Keep your eyes in the sky, as my man Dabu say. And just, stay, faithful, and just, hey, man, just remain faithful and just, keep the course. All right. With that being said, Shalom.